Welcome to the PulseMascot installation video. I'm Giovanna Sumo and I'll be explaining to you how to install PulseMascot in order for you to use it. As per our sales page, you'll already know that in order to use PulseMascot, you need to have your own domain and hosting. But don't worry, you can already use it on domains with WordPress already installed. So it's a very simple process. However, if you don't have your own domain and hosting, we will be linking to tutorials that will teach you how to create a local server on your desktop or on your Mac computer. This basically simulates a hosting server that you would find online, but allows you to use these sort of websites on your actual computer without going online. I think it's also important to mention that people who buy version 1, so that means you guys, will be grandfathered in for version 2, which will be a hosted application by us. This will be going live as recurring. However, as a version 1 member, you'll be able to use the hosted version of PulseMascot for free for the lifetime of the product. I'm going to be discussing two different methods for uploading PulseMascot. The first one shall be through the cPanel, and is probably the easiest for those of you who don't understand FTP, and the second one will be through FTP. So, let's get started. The first step will be to download PulseMascot from the download page. That means the video that you're watching right now. You can look below this video and there is a link to download PulseMascot. I've already downloaded it and put it on my desktop just to show you guys how to use it. The second step will be to extract PulseMascot. You go to extract all. I've already done it, obviously here to save some time. And then you'll see like a little open folder over here. We're going to click on it. We're going to click on PM again. We're going to go to the admin folder. And then we're going to open up the config file. If you've got Windows, you'll do this through Notepad. You'll see here, Notepad. If you're on a Mac computer, you'll probably have to use Text Wrangler. Now, all you need to do in this file is change your username and your password. So I'm going to put Jojo or Giovanna. And my password is going to be the Lion Lady. It's important to know that you need to make sure that these quotation marks are straight. You can see that they're straight quotation marks. They're not curved quotation marks. We have heard of some instances where Mac changes it to a curved quotation mark. So if you see that, just replace them with straight quotation marks. Okay, so all I'm going to do is File, Save. And that's ready for our FTP install. Now, I've got PulseMascot here already zipped up, and I'm logged into my cPanel. Now, if you've got a hosting account, you'll already have a cPanel login from your hosting provider. This is probably where you installed WordPress off of. And all you're going to do is you're going to go to File Manager. This might vary depending on your hosting provider, but just take a look, and if you have any troubles, just ask your hosting provider where you can find File Manager. Click. You're going to go to, please select a directory you want to open. We want to open up the web root, which is public /HTML/www, and we're going to click Go. Then you see, I've already got WordPress installed on this domain. So as I was telling you guys, you can use PulseMascot simultaneously with a WordPress installation. You do not need a subdomain in order to use PulseMascot, and I think this is very important. All we're going to do is we're going to upload. We're going to go to Browse, and I'm going to select the zipped version of PulseMascot. Okay, that's very important. So cPanel, you need to use the zipped version. Obviously, if you change your password, you first have to change your password. You're going to zip it up again. And now I'm going to click open, and you'll see here it's starting the upload. Right? I'm just going to wait for this to complete, and then I'll be right back to continue on with the tutorial video. Okay, as you can see, the zip file has finished uploading. So I'm going to go back to my file manager and I'm just going to refresh. And you'll see the PM zip folder over here. You'll see a little extract button. It might be different depending on your file manager and your cPanel, and all you'll do is click extract. You want it on your public HTML, we click on extract files. We'll just let it extract. It usually goes very quickly. Awesome, so it's done. And then you'll see PM. So all you need to do in order to access your download is go to yourdomain.com/pm/admin. And there we go. Now, because I used the zip file that I didn't change, it was directly off the download file, it's telling me here, please see the installation tutorial to set your username and password. So make sure that you change it before you zip up your folder. And then, just in case you don't know how to zip up a folder, you go to extract, send to, and then compress zip folder, and you'll get something like this again. Okay, I'm going to set up my FTP so you guys can see how to install PulseMascot through an FTP provider. Okay, so this section will teach you how to upload PulseMascot through an FTP. Now, I know you'll hear a lot of different opinions on what's the best FTP provider. Without a doubt, for me, it's Total Commander, and I'm going to give you guys a download link for that. But you can find it here under download, so you just Google download Total Commander. And you'll go to click on connect to FTP over here once you've downloaded and installed it. And then you'll put in a new connection, and then obviously you connect your session is whatever you want to call your session name. As you can see, I've got HostGator, Marketing, Gene, PulseMascot, etc. So it will be the name. Usually it's your domain name, so your domain name. And then it's going to be domainname.com or .co.uk or .me. And then it's your FTP details. It's almost always the same as your cPanel details from your hosting provider. And you put your username and your password and then you add it in. I've already got mine in, so I'm just going to connect. And then it's important, you see, this is why I like Total Commander so much, is because it's not just an FTP provider. You can also, because I sort out a lot of my files, I can automatically see, open up the folder I want to put it in and then just check it with this one. But I've already got that edited or unzipped version of PulseMascot here on the side. And all I'm going to do is go into my public HTML. And again, we've got, I'm just going to delete this. This is from the cPanel installation. You'll see now you can't find discovering the PulseMascot installation anymore. I deleted it so I can show you guys how to do it via FTP. And you've got your admins. Okay, so awesome. All I'm going to do is you right click until it shows red, and I'm just going to move it over like this. And this is basically a standard for any FTP program that you use. It's literally drag and drop. So as long as your public HTML is open, this is again a WordPress installation, so you don't need a subdomain. You can use it in conjunction with a WordPress installation, so that doesn't matter. I'm going to click it over here, upload to public HTML, yes, and then I'm going to click OK. And now installing it via FTP does take longer, but I'm going to let this upload. Go and grab a cup of coffee or a water, and once you get back it should be uploaded depending on your upload speed. So I'm going to pause it, and as soon as we're back I will go through the rest of the tutorial with you guys. Okay, so our PulseMascot has finished uploading. And I'm going to refresh the domain URL, which is always yourdomain.com/pm/admin. Okay, and then Giovanna, Lion Lady. This will be your username and your password that you put in originally. And there we go. You've got PulseMascot. Now, I'll see you in the next tutorial where I'll explain exactly how to use PulseMascot.